just a quick video. I think I'm gonna roll my SoFi cash secured put out a week and try to lock in this $100 that I'm up so far. So let's go ahead and click on that. So let's look up here, see what SoFi is doing. So SoFi is trading at 27.31. It's up just a little bit. Today, this is the 6-month chart. It's kind of climbing higher, heading toward the black line here, which is the 20-day moving average, and the red is the 50-day moving average. So it's kind of it's been going up and down, but the average is kind of straight across, which would make you think that it's trading more in a tight Bollinger Band here, but it's not. It's kind of has a little volatility. So I do think it's a bullish thing. So since I'm kind of confident it's going to keep climbing up here or sideways, I feel confident about rolling this out and extending the cash secured put out about a week's. I'm going to go ahead and click on roll this position. I currently have a cash secured put at 25 strike price, and it expires on December 26th. See if it's in here anywhere. Trying to find the date, December 26th. Oh, there it is right there, right in front of me. So let's go ahead and hit roll this position. So when you roll a position, what you're actually doing, you're closing the current position, and then you're selling a cash secured put on a new position, but you do it in one transaction. So when I clicked on roll this position, it automatically jumped to the next week, January 2nd. So that's about 10, 11 days from now. And my current strike price is 25, but I think it's going to continue to climb. So I'm going to try to squeeze a little more premium by going a little bit higher on the strike price. So the current price is 27.35. I'm looking at 26. The delta is about 0.24, which means there's a 24% chance that on January 2nd, the price will dip down and be at 26, and I'll have to buy 100 shares of SoFi at $26 a share. So I think I summarized that correctly. And if I don't want to be assigned, I could go down to 25. However, if we come over here and look at the premium, this is 16 cents per share. So if you take that times 100 shares, that's $16. If we come up here to the 26 strike price, the premium will be 32 cents a share. So that'd be $32 for 100 shares of SoFi. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the 26 strike price at the 0.24 delta, and I'm going to go for 32 cents per share. And I'm looking at this, and looks good. Hit continue. It says here I'm going to get a $135 credit. So it says there's a low likelihood of being filled at the 0.28. So this is the bid, this is the ask. And to explain this real quick, if I got a car for sale, let's say $2,900, and somebody comes and offers me $2,700, and I take it, I'm not getting as good a deal. So we're selling something here. All right, when you sell, you want to sell high and buy low. I usually go in the middle, 0.28. If I really want this to go, I'll click 0.27. And let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go to 0.27 because I want to make sure it is filled. I never do market price. I always do a limit price. So high likelihood, the credit will be $134. And let's go ahead and review this and go ahead and try to get this before it changes. Hit submit. And it looks like it went. So let's go back to this main page here. And it did go. So I did 5 contracts. That's why it was 130 and not, what was it, $34. So it's 34 times 5, times 500 actually. So when you initially do these trades, the first hour, the first day, you're going to be in the red because typically you're not getting in at the perfect price. To get it to fill, you got to go down a little bit. So looks like I paid 32 cents per share. It's currently 33, which is fine. So I'm down $5 total. That's 1 cent per share times 500 shares. So, and I am good. So the reason why I did this is because I went to lock in that $100. Let's go to the option spreadsheet here. So this is the current one that I just had. So I'm going to update my spreadsheet so you can see how I'm doing here. And today's the 22nd, and this should actually be empty to begin with. So I'm looking at the history here. I'm going to make sure I fill this out right. I bought it back at 5 cents, and then I got a new one at 32 cents. So let's go back in here and update this. So there's my SoFi 0.05. And then I sold a new one on that same transaction. And today's the 22nd. The expiration date is January 2nd. Okay, update my spreadsheet. Today's date, the 22nd. Expiration is January 2nd. SoFi cash accrued put. The new put is at 26 instead of 25. 5 contracts. Sold it and we got filled for 32 cents per share. And of course, I haven't closed it yet. When I close it, it will automatically populate this over here. So the one I just closed, I received about $100. I had that for 4 days. So earned $25 a day. Got 80% return on my investment. If I did this on an annual basis, I'd earn 73%. And when I did this one over here, it was a 0.21 delta. The new one is at a 0.25 delta. So I want to keep these as close to 0.2 delta as possible and try to not get a sign. So these cash accrued puts are being done using Robinhood's money margin. However, if I don't get a sign, I don't have to pay any interest on that margin money. So that's a really cool thing. That's why I picked the cash accrued puts closer to 0.20 to try to avoid getting a sign. If I do get a sign, I'll turn around and either sell the shares if it's at a profit, or I'll do a cover call, which is kind of the opposite of a cash accrued put, and sell those shares but get paid premium. So this is called premium here, or income, and get paid even more money to turn around and do a cover call. So just a quick transaction here and show you what I'm doing. So far in the past month or so, I did the first one for this account, 1125. So I do cover calls and cash accrued puts in other accounts. Been doing that for years. I just started doing it in this account here a month ago because I'm using this account to try to accelerate some growth, shooting for 50% this year. If you want to check out the rental income versus high income ETF videos, you can see what I'm doing. But since I started doing this, I've earned $361. Now, some people say, well, that's chump change. Well, that's for 1 month. It's not including these two. If I let these two go to zero, count those, that'd be $828 for a month, which is a little better. Anyhow, just an update. Hope you enjoyed this. If you like this type of thing, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll be trying to update videos several times a week showing you my progress.